Hello and welcome back to our series of videos where we are looking at the essential components of successful e-commerce business. In today's training, we're going to look at digital marketing and customer acquisition. So how are we going to acquire our customers and where can we get them for? Our customers are the lifeblood of our business, and their business provides us with the oxygen we need to thrive and to expand and to develop our business and ultimately to serve our customers. So digital marketing. In the vast digital landscape, generating website traffic and attracting the right target audience requires careful planning and the implementation of effective marketing strategies. From search engine optimization, SEO, which we've covered in another training, to social media marketing and paid for advertising, let's explore the key components of successful digital marketing and customer acquisition. This is a very important statement because we need to understand the whole concept of e-commerce. The purpose of this training series is to educate you as a business owner or somebody who aspires to be a business owner, existing business owner who wants to get online, have a digital presence, somebody who wants to have an e-commerce store. It's to open your eyes to everything that you must consider to have a successful e-commerce business. And this does not have to be complicated, you just have to understand it. And if you have this checklist of the different things that you need to consider, it will make your life easier in the long run and will bring you closer to potential success. So why is digital marketing and customer acquisition so important? Well, in today's digital age, your online presence is a gateway to reaching potential customers and driving growth. That's fairly straightforward. By implementing effective digital marketing strategies, you can generate qualified traffic, increase brand visibility, and ultimately acquire loyal customers who will contribute to your business's long-term growth. So the essential words in there are effective digital marketing strategies. So we create a strategy, we think about it, we plan it, we deploy it, and with any strategy, particularly in the digital marketing space, when we deploy it, we analyze the results, we test, and we redeploy. We make some tweaks and go. It's an iterative process that will go on over a period of time. Many of the gurus who are out there will make digital marketing seem really, really easy. They don't tell you that when you're running paid for ads, that you will create the ad, you'll spend money on the ad, and your ad may not work. And that what you have to do is look at the data, analyze the data, go step by step through the particular nuances of the ad type, and then maybe redeploy data, redeploy your headlines, change your headline, change your copy text, change your image, change your call to action. All of these steps have to be done and they're often skipped over. So be aware when you're in the digital marketing space, particularly in the paid for advertising space, that there is an iterative testing process that must go on. The next part is about qualified traffic. We want to generate qualified traffic. So what does that really mean? It means that our marketing message and our targeting for a customer and our marketing message is correct. And then when we bring them to the destination, which is our e-commerce store, that there is no speed bump, that the target was right, the presentation of the digital marketing material, be that paid for organic material, it could be social media posts, etc., that it leads the person to a destination that feels right and feels comfortable. If we can do this right, we get long-term success. Search engine optimization, which we covered a little bit earlier, is the process of optimizing your website and its content to rank higher in search engine results pages, SERPs, by targeting relevant keywords, improving website structure, and enhancing user experience. You can attract organic traffic from search engines. If you haven't seen my video on search engine optimization, I suggest you look at this. And if you want to get that and this entire series, you can sign up in the link below. It's in the description or the comments, and you can get access to this entire series where it's delivered out to you. On that note, I have a very special offer, and this series is part of that offer. And a little later on in this training video, I'm going to explain that offer in more detail. But at this point, before we go on, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do, as it will help me get my reach out to more and more people, to help more people. And also, if you like and share, it will be really, really great. But also, if you have any questions, put them in the comments and I will come back to you as soon as I possibly can. SEO is a long-term investment that can bring sustainable and targeted traffic to your website. So when we invest in SEO, we're looking at that in the long term. So with our kartra e-commerce stores, we have inbuilt SEO software which helps you to optimize your pages, etc. And then you can go in on those specific pages and you can go deeper and deeper into the particular keywords, the meta phrases, the meta descriptions, etc. that you want to use. So it's an ongoing process, but effective SEO can help reduce your advertising costs. Next up, we've got social media marketing. So social media marketing is another powerful tool for customer acquisition, but again, we need a strategy. With billions of active users on platforms such as Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, social media provides an opportunity to engage with your target audience, build brand awareness, and drive traffic to your website. Okay, on this note, we have to make some clear distinctions. There are trending applications such as TikTok, etc., that are brilliant for building your brand, but they're not great at getting conversions. So if you're looking to sell your product, and you may have a different experience, I'm not saying that this is set in stone, but from my research, from my experience, and from the peers that I engage with, it would suggest that the likes of TikTok is great for brand awareness, but the conversions are low. You may have lots and lots of people engaging with your TikToks, but the actual conversion over into sales is not that high. So when you're looking at your channels, think about your target audience. So is your target audience on Snapchat? Well, if your ideal customer is a 60-year-old person, they're possibly not on Snapchat. If we look at Facebook, Facebook is now a well-matured social media platform. And how many people are actually on Facebook? But now we ask the question, what are they doing on Facebook? Are they looking for your product or service on that channel? Instagram, again, those nuances around it, Twitter, etc. So we've got to think about the channel, think about the type of person who's using that channel, and think about your ideal customer and where are they hanging out. What are they looking for? Is YouTube a better place? Is Google search a better place? You've really got to think about this, and the word is strategy. You've got to start to formulate your strategy. By creating compelling content, leveraging targeted advertising, and engaging with your followers, you can nurture a loyal community and convert them into customers. And that can be a process over a period of time, or it can be somewhat instantaneous. The thing about paid for advertising is once you understand there is that testing process and you allocate a budget accordingly, you have a chance of success. The times that I have seen clients who think that spending $100 on advertising is going to generate them millions, that's not the reality. Okay, so if you don't have that advertising budget, you can certainly create your social media channels, you can create your content, and you can deploy your content, and there are a number of different strategies around lives, etc., that you can deploy on those channels to try and attract those people, but those customers, those prospects, those leads. So start with your customer first, figure out where they're hanging out, figure out what they're interested in, and start to put that content in front of them, because building up your audience is a great way of actually identifying what content resonates with them. So let's take Facebook for a moment. If you build up an audience of a few hundred people or a few thousand people, if you're just starting out and you start placing content in front of them, you start thinking about your content, creating good quality content. How much are they engaging with that content? Is it an image with some text? How many likes, how many comments, how many shares? Is it a video? How much engagement, i.e. how much of that video was actually watched? And this will tell you, and this will help you, and it will guide you, because you don't want to be making those mistakes when you're paying for them. So you can make those mistakes when it's free, and then it's not as hard a pill to swallow. Okay, so paid for advertising. When we look at paid for advertising, this allows you to reach your target audience quickly and effectively. So instead of being limited to a Facebook page, for example, or a YouTube channel, or whatever it might be that has a small number of people, by you identifying who your ideal customer is, their age, their gender, their demographics, such as income level, education level, all of these things, and then you're picking the platform that they're hanging out on, be it Facebook, be it Google, be it YouTube, be it Instagram, be it Twitter, be it LinkedIn, whatever it may be. Once you start to know your customer and you have a profile, some call it an avatar. When you have an avatar about your customer, you can start to feed that information into the medium of your choice, and you can start to get in front of that audience. Now, if you are more established and you're using our kartra e-commerce solution with our cart integrator for Kartra, and you have a database of customers, you have a couple of hundred or maybe a few thousand customers in your database, you can actually extract that information from Kartra, and you can upload those email addresses into Facebook, into Google, and you can create custom or similar audiences, look-alike audience, custom audiences, similar audiences, depending upon the platform. There's different terminologies, but essentially you're feeding the advertising platform with those names and saying, hey, these are our ideal customers, go find me more people like this, and you can get your message out really, really quickly, but it will cost you money. With billions of active users on platforms like Facebook, Instagram and Twitter, social media provides an opportunity to engage with your target audience, build brand awareness and drive traffic to your website. Platforms like Google Ads, Facebook Ads and LinkedIn Ads provide precise targeting options, allowing you to display your ads to users who are more or most likely to be interested in your products or services. So this is, again, how are we looking? Are we looking at that organic reach? Are we looking at that paid for reach? And it may be a combination of both. You may be starting off and you don't have much advertising spend budget, so your focus will be in on that organic reach, building your channel, getting people to like, comment, share and engage on whatever channel you have. Talking of liking, commenting and sharing, if you haven't done so on this video, please subscribe to my channel, like the video, share the video, and if you have any comments, please put them in the comment section and I will answer them as soon as I possibly can. One final thing, I have an offer towards the end of this video, so make sure to stick around for that offer. I think it'll be of great benefit to you and your business, no matter where you are on your digital marketing journey. By creating persuasive ad campaigns, optimizing your targeting parameters and tracking the performance of your ads, you can drive high quality traffic to achieve a positive return on investment, ROI, or ROAS, return on ad spend. Be careful of this. If you've never done paid for advertising, just understand that you've got to understand the platform and the analysis, the analytics, the data it provides. You've also different types of ads on these platforms. You have awareness ads, consideration ads and conversion ads, and you have traffic ads, you have conversion ads. There's a number of different ones on different platforms. They call them different names, but you need to understand what your objective is. So are you looking on a Facebook page to get page likes, or are you looking for somebody to buy from a Facebook ad? And these are the different considerations you must make. Now, if you're engaging an agency, they can handle this for you, but I would suggest that you inform yourself. If you've never done any paid for advertising and you're going to go on a particular platform, that you educate yourself about the language, the nuances of that particular platform. And you can do that very cost effectively. There's sites such as Udemy where you can spend $12 or $15 on a training course on that particular platform. And what that will do is inform you on what you need to ask, the questions you need to ask, what are the pertinent points. You can be blinded with science and baffled with BS with some of the reports that are given to you. You can see campaigns that look as though they're running and they're performing very well, but they're costing you a lot of money. And I've seen this with not my clients, but people I know whose business, and I've analyzed their ads and I've seen where the spend was, and it's easy to blind somebody who doesn't know. So my suggestion is become informed before you run any paid for ads or have an agency run them on your part. So when we look at content marketing is a strategic approach to attract and engage your target audience through valuable and relevant content. Think of blogs, where you're writing a blog post with a particular content subject matter with a target in mind. By creating informative blog posts, engaging videos, educational ebooks and captivating social media content, you can establish yourself as an authority in your industry and build trust with your audience. So if you are tuning into these videos on a daily basis, what am I actually doing here with you? I'm actually building trust with you. So I'm demonstrating to you that I have a level of understanding, a level of knowledge that hopefully is of benefit to you. And you're saying, hey, this video guy seems to know something. He seems to know maybe a little bit more than me, and maybe he's somebody who could help me. And that's what I'm looking to do, is why I'm giving these away. These have a value. The time it takes to create every one of these slides, the time it takes to shoot these videos, edit these videos, all of it is a commitment of time. And I'm giving this away for free because I want to build your trust. Yes, I have a solution, an e-commerce solution. It may not be for you, but if it is for you, I want you to consider it. And that's pretty much it. Content marketing not only drives traffic but helps in lead generation and customer acquisition. Absolutely. And if you take the next step, and in this video, or in this below this video, in the description or in the comments, there is a link to a website where I'm going to make you an offer, and the offer I will talk about in a little bit later, but it's completely free. It's higher value for you than it does for me. But this is about lead generation. So this is content marketing, because you're seeing this video most likely on YouTube or in Google. And this is content marketing that drives traffic but also helps in lead generation, because you now are a potential lead for me. And if you have engaged with this video and you're watching this video, I can retarget you with a paid for ad because you've engaged with my video. So does this make sense to you? Is the penny starting to drop? I hope it is. So conversion optimization. Now I have a whole different training video on conversion optimization, but we'll delve into it here in this training. Well, while delivering traffic is essential, converting those visitors into customers is the ultimate goal. So where I'm going to give you an example here is TikTok, where you're getting lots of likes on your TikTok, thousands and thousands, but no conversions. Is that useful for a business? How sustainable in the long term is that for a business? Now, if there's monetization options because of the engagement on TikTok, maybe you're making money that way, but the context of this training is about e-commerce. So if your e-commerce store is getting lots of engagement on TikTok, but no conversions down to your e-commerce store, that is not good. That is not useful, that is not helpful, and you will run out of money and your business will be gone. So you've got to look at that conversion. Within the conversion, we're talking about the first micro conversion is for somebody to register in your store and give consent for us to communicate with them. Now, how can we do that? Again, I cover that more depth in conversion optimization, but we are looking at lead magnets, for example, giving away something in exchange for the email address, downloads, ebooks, whatever it might be. We're looking for that. Why are we looking for that? Because we want to then deliver value as the customer is navigating your store. All in complete marketing automation, our triggered marketing solution, our cart integrated for kartra, starts to interact with your customers as they're viewing products, viewing categories, viewing blog posts, blog categories, custom URLs, or information pages. And we have the potential to have marketing sequences lined up. Why? Because we want to nurture the relationship, we're going to deliver value, but we're ultimately looking at a conversion. The first conversion is our registration. The subsequent conversion will be product purchases or service purchases, etc., as time goes by. So everything is done with a purpose. Conversion optimization focuses on improving the user experience, enhancing website design, and optimizing the conversion funnel. So in all the training videos I'm putting out there, you will see there's a commonality. It's all about optimization. It's about looking at the data, learning from the data, and implementing what the data is telling us. Okay, and this, as business owners, this is what our job is. Our job is not just to sit back passively and collect money. Our job is to engage with our customers, look at the data, think about how can we make this experience better for our end user, our customer, the person who provides us with our food ultimately, our clothing, our home, our cars. Everything is provided by the customers we serve. So how do we make that experience as good as possible for them? By implementing clear calls to action, reducing friction in the checkout process, and conducting A/B testing, so where you're comparing two variables, you can maximize the number of visitors who take the desired action in your website. So we want them to take the action we want them to take. And that can be down to changing call to action, adding buttons, etc., adding trust signals or trust symbols. All of these are the pieces we use to optimize the journey. Next up, we've got analytics and optimization. So to ensure the effectiveness of your digital marketing efforts, it's crucial to leverage analytics for optimization. Absolutely. You have got to track and measure. Utilize tools like Google Analytics to track website metrics, user behavior, and conversions. Analyze kartra email sequences to increase open and click rates. This data will help you understand the performance of your marketing campaigns and make data-driven decisions. Take emotion out of the equation here. We've got to make decisions that are simply driven by data. So we're looking at, with Google Analytics, we're looking at how they found us, what they did, what pages they're hitting, how long they're spending on those pages, and whether they're bouncing back out. Okay, so that's one part of the Google Analytics process. Next, when we have the lead, the customer, the prospect is registered in our store, and we're engaging with them with our sequences. We want to learn from the preceding action of our customer and how many of those customers took the action we wanted. How many opened the email? If they don't open, you change the subject line. But email open rates are a challenging area because since iOS 15, I believe, iOS devices can appear to have been opened. Emails can appear to have been opened, but it's with the iOS system. So open rates are not the pure indicative sign of a successful email campaign. However, click-through rates are. So what we're looking at with email marketing is a relevant subject line and preview text, which is another piece of text that goes with it to entice the open. So we want to get that open, but then we want to drive the customer through a succinct message. So not this big, long, voluminous, long-winded email. Keep the message succinct with a link to bring them to the next step. So that's really important. But then in the background of kartra, we can look at the analytics on that sequence. We can look in detail on the sequence and how effective it is, and then we can start to make decisions. But we want to make decisions on a decent amount of data, decent amount of users who have gone through that funnel, gone through that process. So we're not making decisions based upon 2 people. That's a toss of a coin. We want a few hundred people at least that have gone through the process, and then the data is actually going to be more indicative of its effectiveness. Ongoing optimization, continuously optimizing your digital marketing strategies based upon the insights gathered from the analytics, which we've just discussed. Make adjustments to your campaigns, test new approaches, and refine your targeting to improve results and achieve better customer acquisition outcomes. So the more effort we put into the optimization process, and this is not that difficult, it's just becoming familiar with what do I need to look at? What does this piece of information tell me, and how does it relate to over here? And then we go, okay, how do I make this better? So you ask the question, what is the action I wanted somebody to take? Did they take that action? And the answer is very simple, it's yes or no. If it's yes, how many? And if it's no, why not? And if it's yes, how many? Say, okay, am I happy with this number? Do we want to bring that higher? How do I bring it higher? That's a series of questions you ask yourself. And it's a series of tests that you need to deploy to make this work. So our kartra Go e-commerce stores, how do they work when it comes to digital marketing? We include professional SEO software to allow you to optimize 10 or 10,000 products in a couple of instances. Google remarketing tools to allow you to add Google Tag Manager, Google Analytics, and more. We include Google microdata rich cards. We have Open Graph for Facebook. We have Facebook Pixel software. We have Twitter cards, and our kartra Go stores have a built-in blog. So you don't have to have a WordPress blog and a e-commerce store. This is all integrated within one. And if you are insightful about the content you write in your blog and you categorize your blog correctly to make it easy to navigate, easy to work your way through, and use keyword rich content that's focused on the customer, your ideal customer, the customer you want to bring in to that blog post via the organic marketing. Within the blog, you can position around the blog the products you want to sell. So you can be drawing people into your store, they're reading your content, they're engaging with your videos, whatever it might be that's in your blog post, but then they have those products around there, and you can be very strategic about this. Conversions can be increased by leveraging category and product view sequences to educate prospects and convert them to customers. This is really, really important. If you have not seen this in my other training videos, our kartra Go stores come with our Cart Integrator for Kartra, which is a very, very powerful tool that connects our stores directly into the powerhouse marketing system that is Kartra. When a customer registers in your store and gives consent for communication, it instantly is placed into the Kartra system. And then as your customers are navigating your store based upon the products and the categories they view, the blog categories, the blog posts, information pages, or custom URLs, we can have Kartra marketing sequences lined up to run on triggered automation. So what does that mean? It means that when the customer carries out that triggering event, i.e. they view a category or view a product, that marketing sequence is kicked in automatically, that they start to receive the information in that sequence. And this is very, very powerful because we can deliver value and start to build a relationship with our customers, all on complete automation. And then we're looking at the optimization process over a period of time to increase the performance of those particular campaigns. So next up, we have our exclusive offer and free bonuses. At the moment, you're seeing this training video, and this is part of a 10-day series, and I'm offering this entire series to you for free, and it has a value of 1,450. I am also offering you a call with me, Vincent Scully, certified kartra partner, certified kartra technical expert and business consultant, where I will discuss your business with you. I will learn from you where you are in your business journey, if you have aspirations towards an e-commerce solution, or if you need help with your digital marketing, whatever it might be. This is your time, your conversation. So you can have an hour with me. Now, it doesn't have to be an hour. If you want it to be half an hour, that's fine, but you have the opportunity to have a call with me where we will discuss your business, and I will learn about your business and see what ways I can actually help you, and the call is yours to go with as you see fit. I am also offering you access to my how to build sales funnels with logic flows training, which is a very, very powerful training where I go into the methodology that I use to build very complex and simple email or digital marketing funnels using the kartra system, but also how to deploy that with e-commerce stores and the strategies that we can use to create successful campaigns that we can optimize over a period of time. The total value of this is 1,892, but today it's completely free of charge. So in the description or in the comments, there is a link to the next stage, which is a page where you simply put in your name and your email address, and then I will make these available to you on the other side. So I'm going to wrap this up, and in conclusion, I'm going to say that digital marketing and customer acquisition are essential components of online business success. I think you can see why that is true. By implementing effective strategies such as SEO, social media marketing, paid advertising, and content marketing, you can generate qualified traffic. By analyzing the behavior of your prospects and customers, and by optimizing your store, you can increase conversions and increase profits. And this is really, really important, because this is how you will have success into the long term. You're looking at a multifaceted approach between organic and paid that is underpinned by analysis, by putting your customer first and using the data that you've been provided from whatever source it is to make those data-driven decisions that are not based upon emotion. Okay, so that's the end of this training, and I thank you for your time. Again, please subscribe to the channel, please like the video, please share the video, and if you have any questions, put them in the comments and I will answer them as soon as I possibly can. Thank you again, I appreciate your time, and I will see you on the next training.